happy November. I hope everyone had a great Halloween. And I hope everyone is killing the first few days here of NaNoWriMo.
Oh, shit.
Now, full disclosure. In real time, it is not November yet.
It is
Halloween. We are recording on Halloween. So we are not yet participating in NaNoWriMo. But when this releases, I think it's going to be like November 5th or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be by then.
I mean, I kind of sort of half started, you know, like I've started,
true.
like I've downloaded Scrivener, bought and downloaded Scrivener. I read a whole book on how to outline a novel and shit.
Book, wow.
It wasn't that big of a book.
For
like
people
it took me multiple weeks, but like you could sit down and read it within like an hour and a half.
For people who don't know, what is Scrivener?
Scrivener is basically a word processing software that a lot of people use to write novels.
Mm-hmm.
On there, there's also templates for writing fiction, nonfiction, as well as scripts, which I'm still not going to use it for script writing because Final Draft is the industry standard, and I'm going to continue to use it.
Scrivener, by the way, you have to pay for it.
Yes. So I don't think that they offer any kind of subscription. Well, no, they offer a trial, but there's no like. At first, I thought it was like a subscription-based payment method.
Okay.
So you pay $9 a month or whatever, but it's not like that. It's a one-time thing.
Forever or once a year,
and
just forever.
You have it.
Okay.
And you have it for forever.
Do you have thoughts so far? You haven't done.
I haven't actually used it. The only thing that I've really done with it is, like I've done a lot of research on how to use it. It seems really intuitive.
Yeah.
If you've used any kind of word processing software before, it's probably a little bit more complicated than Word is on the surface.
Okay, so based on just what you've seen so far, what are the differences and advantages to using something like Scrivener over just opening up Microsoft Word?
So I would say that organization is really big. You can organize your chapters really well so that within the software itself, you can have multiple chapters and then open up multiple documents. You can color code things really easily, which I know how much I know how hard your dick gets for a color coding. But yeah, I haven't used it to actually write anything yet.
You'll start tomorrow.
But I'll start tomorrow. And it's going to be a fucking uphill battle for me. I don't know about you. Because you are a lot more comfortable with writing prose than I am.
I'm not comfortable writing in script format.
Yeah, we're like sort of
opposite.
The polar opposites.
Yeah.
I find it so easy to write.
I think the thing about scripts that makes it hard for me is literally the format. I just haven't read many scripts and I haven't written many, so it's just I'm not used to the format.
I haven't read enough scripts, as much scripts as I should.
Mm-hmm.
I don't read a lot.
No, I won't.
As much as I write, I write way more than I read. At least.
But you've also read books on how to write scripts.
At least
and stuff,
narrative. Right? So I don't read a lot of fiction books. I read a shit ton of non. I would say 95% of everything that I read is nonfiction.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a big percentage. I would say that less than 1% of what I read is
nonfiction. Really?
Wait, do things like reading articles and stuff count as nonfiction?
Yeah, sure. If you want to throw
then
that
probably
in there.
like less than 30% or something.
Okay.
I read a lot of articles. And
yeah,
stuff
I mean, a sports article is still nonfiction.
Or movie news stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. So I read nonfiction in that sense, but I don't read books on how to do things.
But as far as the books that you read,
biographical stuff, I don't read anything that's not fictional, which is confusing because I don't mean nonfiction. Why do they got to do it like that?
I don't know.
When you were a kid, did the term nonfiction turn you off to reading nonfiction?
No. The idea of nonfiction turned me off, not the label itself.
I think that's probably part of it.
Yeah.
But the label itself made me be like, I don't want to do that. It's not fiction.
It's not fiction.
Yeah. Plus, I was like, wait, what's fiction? And they were like, fiction is made up stuff. I was like, oh, that stuff's cool.
Right. Yeah.
And then it was like, I was like, realness.
I definitely read a lot more stuff. I definitely read a lot more fiction when I was younger. So I was thinking about this today. So on my NaNoWriMo page, right? you can put in what your favorite book is.
Yeah.
And
Did you put something stupid?
dude, no. Here's the thing. I went full hipster and I put The Stranger by Albert Camus, which was the last fiction book that I read. Right, it's a fucking existentialist novel written by Albert Camus, and I legit don't know what that book's about. I read it, but I don't get it. I don't enjoy the book, but I wrote that it's my favorite book because I didn't want to put like Holes by Louis Satcher.
You want to know what I put?
I didn't want to seem like a total.
You want to know what I put? Harry Potter.
Of course you did.
I put Harry Potter.
Of course you did. But like I don't even.
That's not even a book. That's a series of books.
It's a series of books. But it's still understandable that if you put Harry Potter, people are like, okay,
I don't know, because.
But you also you're a more legit Harry Potter fan to where you feel like you can claim it.
Yeah. Well, I certainly feel like I can claim it. My thing is, I felt when I was filling that out, I was like, is it like, am I going to be like laughed at for Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Is it like
because you want to seem legitimate
and too like
yeah? That's why I fucking put The Stranger because I'm a poser.
Yeah, you're a super poser. I threw the poser aside and I said,
"It's for sure interesting. It's just not my favorite book."
Yeah. Do you have an actual favorite book? Is it Holes?
Holes is up there.
Yo, Holes is good.
I read that book more than anything.
Who wrote Holes?
Huh? Louis Satcher. I think that's how it's pronounced, but it's Louis the normal way and then Sachar.
Not
Satcher.
Louis Satcher.
Louis Satcher.